All right, so the Twitch exodus. Have you heard about this?
I truthfully have not, actually.
All right, so what happened over this past 3 weeks is Twitch has announced that they have changed their policy as of July 1st and have now required mainly 2 things from all content creators. And that is one, their ads must only take up to 3% of screen space, and that there can be no big promotions of third-party
Vendors?
sponsors.
Sponsors, yeah. Wait, so when you say 3%, so their ads can't take as 3%, or they need to take more than 3%? What does that mean?
They can't. So when you watch Twitch, right? You
Yes.
have your view.
Like
say
and then the chat.
The creators here in this little corner.
Yes.
And then you have the main screen, like say they're playing video games, right? Sometimes you'll see that they are sponsored by like G Fuel, right?
Yeah.
And they'll have a little banner on the corner.
Okay, yeah.
If that takes up more than 3% of the screen space,
3% is very small.
yes, it was a no-go, and you will get banned off Twitch, and you will get a strike.
Banned? Really?
Yeah, you will get a strike.
3%. That's so...
And the thing is
tiny.
yeah, and then
It's like a button. You're like...
a lot of content creators are directly sponsored by third-party vendors, where they don't even go to Twitch. They just go straight to the content creator, and they just pay them like
money for
money,
the ad.
like, and they ask you like, okay, here is like $100,000. What can you do with this to sell our product, right? And then that's when streamers will do like charity events or whatever.
Yeah.
With it, Twitch is saying no to that. You have to go through us.
Really?
Before, because basically what it boils down to is they want a cut of it.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of big time Twitch streamers are leaving out of Twitch and going to like YouTube and I believe Kick.
Oh, okay. I never heard of that.
Go over and promote their brands and whatever big events that they put on. Like I know Moist Critical and Charlie does like esports events with I believe that
Ludwig?
No, well, yes.
The Moist League?
Yes, it is the one video game with the cars and they're playing soccer. I can't...
Rocket League?
Yeah, Rocket League. They go over and they promote that. Well, that is like a event that they do watch
Twitch?
Parties for, that they only use Twitch for as a place to broadcast their
as a
stream.
vehicle, yeah.
Yeah, it's a vehicle. Twitch is saying no to that. Like, they can't do that.
Okay. Has Twitch responded to this at all? Like, it sounds like everybody's like really upset. So have they responded to this at all, or is it just like
they did release a statement, I believe, a day later after they announced this, saying that they are going to revise their policy as they have basically watched a lot of streamers leave and opt to not renew their contracts.
Interesting.
To basically see what they can do about this policy, but there has been
there's no like
update yet.
There's no update. Okay, I thought you did mention slightly like, I can't talk about this because like they already resolved it. I'm like, oh, so the thing's over. I thought that like they had a solution to this. I'm like, this is not a solution. This is like, hey, just wait 1 second while I figure out my checkbook.
Well,
this
Charlie
is bad.
did release a video earlier today.
Really?
Addressing it, but I haven't had a chance to watch it.
Interesting.
And see, and then also create, because the thing is, I looked at Twitch's guideline policies. That language is still there.
Oh, that is 3%, and you can't.
Like it is in their actual like contract and their terms of service.
So it's currently this.
It's in there, but from the title of Charlie's video, it seems like they backed
on the
out.
Back and so.
So there's some kind of miscommunication going on, but it hasn't been.
I wonder if it's
out in public.
It could be like a thing with larger creators though.
Yeah.
Like even though it's not exactly fair for smaller creators or whatever, but larger creators that bring in the views, that bring in the people, that bring in the money, get treated differently. It's just the way that business and this runs. So maybe it could be that the larger Twitch streamers are getting cut a deal that they are allowed to they're on a different set of rules than everybody else, which I could see as being a thing, because like, otherwise, or it's like when you become a Twitch partner, or you become higher up in the stream ranks, then you're able to get into a different set of rules and it's fine. So, but then the other ones have to like abide by the rules.
Yeah. So it's, I don't know, like,
what do you think they should do? You think they rescinded it completely?
I think they're going to have to, because the thing is with Twitch nowadays is that they are no longer the top platform, because there's a lot of other.
Are they not the top platform for streaming?
Well, they are in. It's kind of like how Tesla now has competitors in the EV market. A lot of other places are coming up right now. Like Twitch also announced earlier this year that they do the splits for their content creators 50-50.
Really? I thought it was like 30%, and then they reduced to like 15 or 20% before, and then now they're going back to 50-50?
That's from what I heard. I don't know, like, the...
Oh, what is actually?
Because the thing is they announced, like, a tier list for bigger...
Oh, yeah.
For bigger people. So I don't know how it is for small-time streamers, but from what I heard, it's 50-50. And then, like...
Wild.
I know YouTube still, I believe, does 70-30.
70% YouTube, 30%...
No, it's 70 to the content creator, 30%.
Dang, okay.
Yeah, so a lot of people have been moving to there. I don't know what Kick is. I haven't researched enough. It's relative. It's the newest one. But I know a lot of streamers are going on there, especially VTubers.
Oh, okay.
Are going on there.
Interesting. So like VShojo type things. Interesting. Because like it definitely seems like VShojo was like a whole Twitch thing. I mean like Iron Mouse and Guru at one point. Anyways, but all of the people on there. But interesting. So there is no solution at this point besides like potentially some backtracking or revising of like the terms.
Yeah. They're going to have to, I believe they're going to have to backtrack it, because at the end of the day, you're basically coming in between a content creator and their money.
Yeah.
Right? Like, if you do that, they're just going to leave and go
bring their audience somewhere else.
Bring their audience somewhere else. Because they have essentially a cult following, right?
Yeah.
And so, right, Twitch is only seeing their profits because they have these people who are providing content that they enjoy and that they will subscribe to. Right? And, I mean, I believe Twitch still has, like, the best platform in terms of, like, their chats.
Yeah, so, like, the way it's handled,
it's still very, like...
interactive,
Yeah, and it's... Yeah, I still think it's better than YouTube from my personal experience.
Interesting.
But it is getting to the point now, though, where Twitch is struggling to keep content creators from just jumping ship.
Yeah.
In terms for better, or in pursuit for better.
Yeah.
Better
money. Pay. So, I think it's definitely an odd situation.
Yeah.
Because on one hand, Twitch was never profitable.
Yes.
Twitch has never been profitable, and like we can tell that this decision came from higher up, and they said you need to figure out how to make more money.
Yes.
As of recently, like a couple months ago, there's been like movement to force or give higher percentages back if you allow Twitch to produce or stop the stream and play ads on top.
Yes.
More often. So if you're like, but a lot of people are refusing to do that. So it might be putting pressure on, they're trying to put the pressure on to the streamers to allow for these other ads to be played. Since the other ones are being like reduced, like, oh, you can't stream here if you have all these other ads, so you need to use our ads to get the money.
Yeah, and the thing with Twitch ads is that they come in sets, they're like minutes long, and they're very intrusive, like they're unskippable.
They're unskippable?
Yeah, Twitch ads are unskippable, and so it makes the barriers to entry for new streamers actually very, very hard.
Wait, why?
Right? Because no one's going to watch a new content creator if they have to go through 6 minutes of unskippable ads.
Wait. So this happens when you first click on a video or click on a streamer? Oh, hey, look at this guy's streaming Tears of the Kingdom, and it's like
happen.
Oh, so it's random.
Yeah,
so it's not
random.
every time.
Yeah, it's not every time. It can't.
Oh,
happen.
okay. I was like, geez,
Yeah,
like
Twitch
you
has a
click
set
on
of
it like
ads.
6 minutes. Like I don't think I'm gonna wait 6 minutes to watch a person. I don't think
they're gonna
interested.
go back to someone they feel familiar with, like
or
Sojo,
the bigger
or whatever. Yeah, they're gonna go there.
Yeah, because I'm like, that's insane. Like if it's 6 minutes, is there like a range? Like is it there?
From what I've seen, it can go anywhere from like 3 ads that are like
3 in a row.
Yeah, like 30 seconds long to like 6 ads that are like a minute long. Like,
6 ads in a minute long?
Yeah, a minute long each. Like it's crazy.
Oh my god!
Like the range is insane.
Yeah,
that's why like
that's
YouTube's actually a better platform for new content creators because you don't have that.
You don't have ads on YouTube?
Well, you can skip them.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. Yeah, well, on YouTube it's different though, because like they have banner ads too.
Mm-hmm.
So the banners come on the bottom.
Yeah.
And then they have ads on the sides.
Yeah.
They do have the ads that come on the top, but you can skip them after a few seconds.
Yeah, you can skip them after a few seconds, and some banners you could actually just X out.
Oh, you can X out the banners too?
Some of them.
Okay.
Right, if they come up as a pop-up and, after you wait like 5 seconds or something, you're able to close it so you can enjoy your video. Twitch doesn't have that.
That's so infuriating because I think, what's wild is I think that YouTube has gotten us used to the idea of skipping an ad after a certain amount of time. Or like you only have to watch, they must have like figured out through like case studies of like 15 seconds, fine. 20 seconds, fine. As long as it has a countdown to when it ends, you can skip it. I'm like, okay.
But there are some ads now that don't have
the skip
function, but they're very, very short, like maybe 15 seconds at most.
Yeah, and it counts down. It's
Yeah, so it's like it's not that bad. Like 15 seconds I can stomach. A minute,
The minute would be like...
Yeah, like it depends on how passionate am I about.
I wonder, like... I don't know, because like I know before it would be that I would just, I'm pretty sure it tracks you. Obviously they would track you, but I remember previously I would go and like just leave, like close out the browser, go back in, and then like try to just go back in automatically.
Yeah, I tried that.
Or like refreshing, like let's get it's like plays a new ad from the very beginning. So they like, oh no, you have to watch.
Yeah.
Naughty.
Yeah, like the best luck I've had was like I just got a shorter ad that I was able to skip.
They're like, this guy is really not wanting to watch this ad. We'll give him the smaller ad.
Yeah.
Jeez. I think that these ads are just out of control.
Yeah,
like 3 minutes of ads is
that's the
insane.
world we live in. I mean, ad
But like, but
yeah,
skippable.
it is wild.
Because like, I don't know if you want like. If you're a manufacturer and you like see that people are pissed off that they see your ads, they're mad. They see your ad, you're causing them the anger. They don't like you anymore. It might be doing the opposite of what you want to do.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know why they would do that. Like, having the skippable things, like, oh, thank God, like, oh, I see it. It like maybe it's like a war of attrition. Like, okay, you keep feeding the same person the same 15-second ad. Then it's in their head.
Yeah.
But they can skip it. They're like, oh, at least I can skip it, But now I really want friggin' yogurt, like you'll play yogurt. For some reason I didn't know they had that flavor.
Yeah.
Might as well go buy it.
No, you know what sounds good right now? Buffalo Wild Wings. Oh man.
Oh man. But yeah, I didn't know that you could not. I didn't know that. I thought there would be like 1 minute maybe, at most. But 3 minutes does seem a bit excessive, and the limiting rule is like way too much.
Yeah.
That's unacceptable, I think.
Yeah, so that's why a lot of people are leaving Twitch, and Twitch is kind of, pooping their pants to figure out like how are we going to keep these people here. To be the devil's advocate from a business standpoint, though, it's like, well, as you said, Twitch, it was never really profitable, so how do they... increase their profit line to at least break even. There's something's got to give. And, as using Twitch as even just a vehicle to broadcast your video, your content, I feel like they do, deserve something, some type of monetary
for
compensation, but you know,
maintain
the way
the platform?
to maintain the platform, because you know it's not free.
Yeah.
So
Because you're
there
storing
has to be
clips,
something that has to
etc.
be.
I think that one thing that I thought of is that like it could be, you know, like how you would have a talent agent and they would like field different like opportunities to you.
Mm-hmm.
So like for the bigger streamers, like you would have maybe a company, like a bunch of companies want to like get ads, and then the this broker would like feed them to them, and they would take like basically contracting it out. So like instead of contacting the streamer directly, they would like, oh, you know, we want to broadcast on Twitch, but we don't, or want to advertise on Twitch, but we don't know how. So they would go to like this media or Twitch directly and say, hey, I want to advertise on Twitch or like sponsor someone, but we don't know who or what or whatever. You figure it out. And then Twitch goes like, hey, we have this money for this type of content or this type of like advertisement. Here's our proposition, and then someone will take it or
see.
not take it.
So basically, like Twitch has to act like an agency for their content or
for
content creators.
for the advertisers. So they would have to like bring in advertisers that want to advertise on their platform, and they would mediate the interaction, and then they would take a cut off that. Instead of going directly, because then they would like get in front of it. I mean, the brands could then still contact them directly, but that might be more trouble. Like for maybe like a larger like thing or whatever, it might be too much trouble for them. But like maybe if you're just like, oh, we want to advertise, like get people from Twitch, like if you just give it to them and then they like figure it out, and then they take a cut of it. Yeah. They get their back scratched, like they get the money, advertising money, and then they push out these opportunities for money that they would not normally get to these streamers, and like, okay, you know, here's like play this ad at some point, like you the deal is that you have to play this ad at some point, and they could play it whenever, and then but it has to be this length of time, uninterrupted,
of course.
So like, so they could plan it better. So like, oh, I'm playing right here. It's like, oh, I'm at a save point. Hey guys, I'm gonna play an ad spot. Like, you know, this is from this brand that I really like or whatever, you know, or like that's sponsoring this video or the stream. And so we'll be right back. And then you like, this plays it and then the ad plays. Okay. So that might be a better way, because then like,
might be.
Because like
it's just the big issue is that like sponsors go directly to streamers. Like how can Twitch answer? Because you can't really stop that. But like,
no.
And it's kind of.
But I mean, if it's like, I think
I'm just playing devil's advocate here, but it's like, how does Twitch get any revenue of that? Because if the contacted streamer already is getting directly fed money from
somewhere else
sponsor, and all they're doing is using Twitch as a vehicle to launch their content with their ad, well,
but
it's
like more
Twitch
money
is the
though.
one who's losing out. Twitch won't be able to sustain itself from that.
I think it's like,
because they're not getting any cut from that.
I think it's any type of income. So like, if they come up with like these deals, like, okay, so like it'd be like a quest. It'd be like, oh, you know, like, you know, it's like Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship, and it's like, this is like $15K for this many ad reads over this many days. You have to like, there's like the terms are laid out, and then you can pick it and then you play it, or you do those things and then you get paid. If that was the case, I think it'd be fine, unless there's like terms, because like, I think if it doesn't, like, there's no conflict between the this is going way too long of a segment, but if there's no conflict between the streamers already established obligations and Twitch's desire to have advertisers of their own choosing show up, if there's no like conflict there, then I think there could be like the Twitch streamer would then benefit from it, because they're getting more money because they're having their own ad reads, but also Twitch is able to convince them to have these specific ads on there potentially.
Potentially.
Yeah. or they could pick and choose whichever ones they want, or and they'd have to like up the ante to have.
It's a sticky situation. Like
because you can't exactly like force them. I mean, you could. I mean, they tried, and the backlash was pretty immediate.
Yeah, they practically sank the platform. By leaving.
And then Ludwig is over here like, I told you so!
Yeah, I think
I told you so!
Pretty much only streams on YouTube now.
Ludwig only streams on YouTube.
Yeah.
Ludwig had like a crazy large Twitch account, and then because of his like crazy long subathon, and then he said, Susan
he went like 40 days or something like that.
Yeah, Susan came up and was like, how about that money? How about money dough? Do you like money? And Ludwig's like, I like money.
Money.
And money speaks, and he leaves and then goes to YouTube. I mean, like, granted the platform's not as great as Twitch, but I mean, like, it gets the function done. Mm-hmm. And I think like he still is able to upload on, I mean, like, YouTube because he uploads clips and stuff. But like, I think it was a great move by him, and like, he is like, huh? Hey guys, come over here.
Yeah, water's fine over here.
Hey.
Oh wait, we don't have water. We have money. Money pool.
I wonder how much the ad rates are for that. But I mean,
I'm honestly interested in looking at Kick and seeing like the upcoming of that platform, because I'd only heard about it recently.
Yeah, I've never heard
been hearing a lot of streamers mention it.
Really? Okay. All right. Well, I think we're good with that segment.